What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining ATL Straight Talk Radio, empowering the people. We got a very hype show lined up for you today. We're gonna play a little spades. We want to get everybody engaged that play spades, and hit us up with your comments and hit us up on the call at 404-474-0080. So let's get it cracking. We're broadcasting live from WAEN FM Radio. Let's get it. I'm your host, Lady D.
How you doing? I didn't think you were going to ever introduce me. This is your co-host, Al Boogie. We got Daddy O. He's on the way. He's running a little late. I'll say it in the building. What's happening in ATL? What's going on in the A?
What's going on in the A? We got a very special guest that's here with us. He's a ATL local artist. We're going to be playing some of his music. We're going to let him introduce himself. And also we're going to talk a little bit about some situations that happened with him over in Clayton County. Y'all know about Clayco, right? All right. So like I said, drop your comments in the box. Phone number 404-474-0080. We want to hear from you. All right. Let's go around the room. What we got?
Well, we have a guy here by the name of Bruce Young. Call him Rook. Introduce yourself, Rook.
Yo. Bruce Young, a.k.a. Rook. Local artist, Hoover, all that. They know about it.
Okay. All right.
Well, tell us a little bit about what interests you in the music game, besides trying to get the money, get the check, and what kind of rap you do. I'm sure we're hearing some of the music, so.
Oh yeah, I mean,
tell us what inspired you to be this artist.
I've always been a big pop fan, so it was more so just not more so the music, just the poetic side of it. I always fell in love with poetry. I always loved poetry. So, and like coming up, a lot of people they don't really gravitate to poetry or listen to poetry and all that. So I just turned into music, like anything I went through or anything I was thinking about. I just turned into music.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty cool there, man. I remember when I was young, I wrote a little poetry. I mean, but it was more like roses are red, bottoms are blue,
When can I come over your house and meet you?
Right.
But
that's I mean, it's good to see a young brother to continue to branch off into the poetry and to branch off into something else with the poetry, make it, make a story out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That can go a long way putting words together, having a vision of having a metaphor for what you're writing about and talking about. So that's a great talent, man.
Appreciate it.
It's good to know. I remember an engineer here said, I didn't know Sid had the ambitions of being a rapper. So one day he had to do a project in school, and I sat down and had to write with him. But damn, I think he knew more big words than me. I ain't know. All I can say is CD.
And then Sid wrote a song. I don't know the actual name of the song, but it did have some lyrics in it about my grandmother. And, we were me, my brother, and my sister was raised by our grandparents, so it resonated a lot with me. So, So I'm really into the rap music. I'm very versatile when it comes to the music. But I said, we're gonna be hearing some Rook's music.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick little break.
My fellow, put him into the commercial break. Let him go and play some. Go take us in the break with him.
But stay tuned because we want to hear from you guys about the spades game. We about to jump off right here in the studio. I'm saying he ain't never gonna love you how I do. And I know he ain't never gonna do you like I do. And I know you deserve better and you know it. Treat you like a special of the show is brought to you about Cars A Lot. Cars A Lot is located over in the South Atlanta area. if you want to have that quality transportation, and Cars Lot also provides great sales for transportation to you and yours. Call 678-732-3589. That number again is 678-732-3589, and that's Cars a Lot.
So let go, just let go, baby. You're worth more, baby. So let go, baby. He ain't never gonna love you how I do. And I know he ain't never gonna do you like I do. And I know you deserve baby, you know it. Treat you like a special day, you worth it, girl. Nobody's ever gonna love you how I do. You a diamond in the rough, but he don't even ever try to see you like that. Make you feel like you listen. It's crazy how you even start believing all that. I can release all that. If you feeling like a queen, can I please round that? Cause you don't need all that. And I really hate to see a queen down like that. So tell me, girl, is that what you want? If it is, gotta put me in the game. I got the remedy to heal your broken heart, girl. A dose of me will ease away the pain. So let me in if you want that. We can be more than just friends. I'll be the one you won't stress. I just wanna see you at your best. So let me in if you want that. We can be more than just friends. I'll be the one you won't stress. I just wanna see you at your best. He ain't never gonna love you how I do. No, and I know he ain't never gonna do you like I do. And I know you deserve baby, you know it. Treat you like a special day, you worth it, girl. Nobody's ever gonna love you how I do.
All right, we back on here. Like I said, we playing a game of spades.
A little friendly game of spades.
Right.
How do you feel about taking the deuces out? You playing with the deuces. Some people like playing with the deuces. Some people like playing straight up spades.
Joker, deuce. Some people.
Tanya Hillman in the building. I see you watching.
My God. My God.
Hey, Tanya, we miss you.
I can't even see me on that.
Yeah, she just mentioned.
She online. All right, so we're doing a game of spades. Explain to them, see what we playing, because you know I'm really not that great at.
Man, it ain't really nothing to explain. We just playing joker, deuce.
Okay.
Also, we want to go ahead and introduce. We want to go ahead and introduce our guest.
Tanya said, "What's up, fam? What's up, T?
What's happening?" But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into our guest. While we're playing this hand of spade. You know how to talk. So what we're gonna end up doing? We're gonna let him talk about how tough it is as far as breaking into the music industry, being underground, which one he preferred. I mean, I'm sure he prefer going commercial, but you know, sometimes you get a lot of buzz doing underground music, and then people will bite on and grab you and want to gravitate towards you and get you out there. So, how's the process been for you? You know, in search of your music career and trying to become the next thing of the A.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's the easiest thing, especially Especially like with today's music, you got a lot of stuff that's watered down, it's cliche.
Yeah.
You know, it's really no.
And it's
like,
bubble gum.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's some shit I can do.
Exactly. So like nowadays, it's pretty much about popularity and you know having somebody to put money behind you. If you ain't got nobody to put money behind you, it's gonna be hard to kind of do it, especially trying to take your own money and you know live your personal life and pay for your personal things and all that, as well as trying to put it into your music. Okay. But I rather prefer the underground way. I rather take it that way.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't mind if somebody put money behind me, but I think I appreciate it more if I do it my way and put my own money into it. Because then when the money do come, it's like, look, I did this.
I work from.
You might be.
I got it out the mud.
You might be really independent. You might make enough money to be independent where they begging to sign you, but you making more money than you don't even need to be signed.
Exactly.
So.
A lot of times, though, really was the message you're trying to deliver to your audience. You know, these young dudes walking around with their pants, so everybody want to be.
Exactly.
But they ain't got no talent.
Right.
There's a lot of mumble rappers out there, but hell, for some reason that stuff is really paying.
That's what's going on.
It's paying.
They know how to spit, but they can't do stuff
Together.
Can't put it to the media.
Anyway, let's move a little bit out of the music situation. You know, we have a lot of police brutality going around the country. We had one over in Sacramento, where Mr. Clark got shot. Man, they might have think like 21 times, 21 shots fired or whatnot. But you know, the young man we have in the building today has went through a situation with the police in Clayton County. So we want to you want to chime in on that and see what happened and how did he evidently he did what he needed to do to make it through it, and he's here. He survived. So we want to hear.
Thank you for that. That's a blessing right there.
We want to see how you made it through that, and just tell us the situation, man. Just tell us the situation so you can help others when they go into the same situation.
Yeah, but first off, man, it's not what I did. That's straight. That's all God. Like I always had my faith in God, you know, my beliefs, and I always told myself after that situation, if I ever had any doubts in God, that's completely out the window. So
okay.
I got shot 5 times. They shot at me 25, 30 times. So,
wow.
And I've seen stories of people get shot 1 time, kids get, barely hit and all that stuff. So to overcome that alone is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
that is a blessing.
To be shot 5 times.
And to be sitting right here today.
Talking about it. You got a lot of people who might have took 5 shots and won't be able to walk around.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have never even, I figured
ain't walking with no bag on.
You have a limp, but you walking like everything is good. So tell us the situation, man.
Oh, yeah, I was involved with this with an ex of mine. So after we broke up, we came to this agreement that because we had an apartment together. I didn't want to stay with her anymore. We wasn't dealing with each other. Yeah,
relationship.
But for the sake of my credit and everything else, I'm like, look, I don't mind helping you. I don't mind giving you something monthly. But as soon as you get involved with somebody else, that has to cut off.
Mm-hmm.
If you're involved with, that's who should be helping you.
Yeah.
So long story short,
that's understandable,
right? Because I'm protecting my credit as well as protecting yours.
Yeah.
As well as being helpful, because that's just the type of person I am.
You've been a grown man.
Yeah. I'm not just gonna leave you out there to dry. If I know you don't have nowhere to go, then and I know I got somewhere to go. Look, I'll leave. You keep it. Just make sure. If I'm helping you, of course you're gonna have rules. Somebody helping you, somebody give you money or anything.
Yeah.
They're gonna have their rules or regulations.
Yeah.
Or
I just can't keep paying you, and you Jody. No.
Exactly. You got Jody living in the crib, but I'm still helping.
Yeah. You
Jody walking around all.
Ain't no.
Yeah. You basically pimping me then.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no suckers. Ain't no suckers. Sucker free zone.
Right. So long story short, I had went over there one Saturday night to drop off some money. So I'm texting her, I'm calling her. She not replying. She's saying she's at work. Mind you, I know your schedule like the back of my hand. We dated over a year. So I know your ins and outs and everything.
Right. Intuition.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, something adding up. It's getting too late for you to be saying you still at work when I know for a fact you don't work this late. Even if you had overtime, you're not working this late.
Right.
So I got to see I'm sitting in the parking lot. I see the kitchen light come on. So I'm like, somebody got to be here. Let me just go in and give whoever here the money so I can do it. So I go knock on the door. Nobody coming. So I'm like, this strange. Then nobody come. The light just came on. Somebody got to be here. So I go to the window.
Somebody there.
I go to the bedroom window. I'm looking in. I can see somebody laying in the bed. Looks like a dude. But me, I'm not going to jump straight into, oh, you got to do that. You got to do that. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to see if you're going to lie to me. You're going to tell me the truth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm texting her. I'm like, you know, where you at? Who is this in the crib? You know, this, that, and the third. She never texted me back that night, so I ended up leaving. Sunday, she texted me, and she's like, you know, I'm sorry all that happened. Yes, I had somebody over, So me, I'm not mad, but it's like, you know, how could you use me in that way when you know you fooling with this other guy? You could just been said, you know, look, I got him. You know, he's gonna help me out, or are you okay with still helping? You know, let me decide whether I still want to help. Why you got somebody?
She let you pay bills, and then she got another dude. Oh yeah, that right there. That's livid mode.
Exactly. So I go over there. We're having a conversation.
So you go over there. After that. When she called you Sunday. So Sunday.
Nah, she never called. She
texted you Sunday. Yeah. So you end up going back over Sunday.
Sunday evening. So I go over there. We're having a conversation about it or whatever. So it's pretty much like at this point she's trying to, I say, justify doing it, which kind of was making me mad. I'm like, how can you justify, you know, trying to play me? There's no way around it. I'm going out my way to help you.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way around me trying to help you or whatever. So we get into the argument about it. I leave out. The first time I leave, I go sit in the car. I'm just sitting there, you know, just thinking, like trying to basically blow steam. Yeah, blow steam so it doesn't escalate. Because me, I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to push you, touch you. If I feel like it's going to get to that point, then I need to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So, you know, I go back in, we talking some more, we finishing up the conversation. So I'm telling her at this point, like, look, I don't want to be bothered with you no more. Like this, it's last, you know.
Done.
Whatever you got going on is strictly going to be on you. Like, I don't care what the case is. So I'm leaving out the door. I hear the police sirens. Mind you, I never knew they got called whatsoever. Never knew they got caught.
Yeah, that sounds like a nosy neighbor thing. Like if y'all allowed in the apartment, sometimes neighbors will call, and they do that. They do that. So
exactly. So I'm
walking out the house.
Yeah, I'm walking out the house. So I hear the sirens. I'm like, dang, they sound pretty close. But the apartment is so close towards the main road. I'm thinking like they're just going by. They're just passing by.
Yeah.
So I get ready to walk to the car. I see two officers shoot across the street to the apartment building across from us. Like inside the same complex, but it's the building across from us. So, you know, me, black people, you're going to automatically freeze up. Well, me, I'm automatically freeze. I'm looking like, what's going on? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what's going on? Why they in the neighborhood?
Right.
So I was finna go back in. I was like, no, I just go ahead and just leave. Just go ahead and leave. As soon as I take a step, you got three more officers. They come running behind the bushes. They got their gun already drawn out. Everything. They're like, get on the ground, put your hands up. So I'm hesitant, but I'm doing it because all y'all yelling at the same time. Like I'm really trying to grasp what's going on. Yeah. Like I said, me seeing the two officers run across the street, I don't know if you're mistaking me for somebody else. I don't know if it's something that's going on or what. But my thing is, that ain't how you respond to it. That's how I felt. I felt like they shouldn't have responded that way. Whether you got called for my situation or whether you got called for another situation, you're putting me in a hostile situation. Because I don't know what's going on. Everything.
You don't even know.
And they don't even know
what to call.
Right. They don't even know what's going on either.
Right.
You don't know what to call. Whoever made the call, what the caller said. You don't know if they said somebody had a gun, and they probably, you just never know. So anyway, go ahead with your story, sir.
All right. So they like put your hands up. So I'm hesitant. I'm putting my hands up, but like I'm freezing. I'm shaking at this point because like you got your guns aimed at me. I don't know what's finna happen. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know I'm finna get shot. Like I seen this 1,000 times. Y'all not finna 5 white officers. Y'all not finna leave without some type of altercation. Like either y'all finna come beat me up or you finna shoot me. Just being 100% honest with it. So
you felt like at that point this was it. It was the end. It wasn't
no doubt in my mind. It wasn't no doubt in my mind that they weren't gonna shoot me. I felt that in my mind, just period. Like they're either finna shoot me or you finna try to beat me up, bruise me up, one or the other. Cause like I said, you seen this case all across the news all year.
Clayton
County.
Yeah.
So basically, you saying that you put your hands up, but you were still confused. So as you put your hands up, what happened when you put your hands up?
I raised my hands up. They were like, get on the ground. So as I'm going to the ground, one of the officers yelled. He was like, put your gun down. My gun was on my hip. So in my mind, I'm assuming when I put my hands up, my shirt raised, you seen the gun on my hip.
Right.
So as soon as I'm going down, I'm trying to readjust my legs so I can grab the gun, take the gun, put it down. As soon as I reach for it, they start shooting it. First bullet hit me, boom. I ain't feel nothing else after that.
Dang.
Like I instantly got numb, instantly collapsed. I never knew I got shot that many times into the hospital.
So let me ask you this. So when he told you to lay down, So you was getting ready to lay down, but then you decided to take the gun out so they can. I don't know.
They told me to
him
put the
to
gun on the ground.
put the gun. Okay.
It wasn't just me just going for it. Like, let me put this down. Nah,
Yeah.
I'd rather you just come take it from me if you ain't.
So
Yeah.
kind of like manipulated him into.
Yeah.
Right.
making it look like, cause you know they
Yeah.
recording everything.
So yeah, because
So-
they do have the body. They supposed to have a body camera on.
So what was the situation with the body?
Hands up, they seen the gun, and they gun on the ground.
You didn't even have the gun.
It was on my hip.
It was on your
wasn't
hip.
in my
Right.
hand.
It was in the holster.
Right.
When you put the gun on the ground, they
Right.
They told you to put the gun on the ground. The
Right.
hands already
And this
up.
should be on
Right.
the body cam.
Should be.
This should be, yeah.
So did they? One of the questions I want to ask: did they even give you a charge? Was there ever a charge issue for you? Did they ever put a charge on you? I mean, did you go to jail? What actually happened? Because you got shot 5 times, and really they had no proper cause to really shoot you. You don't even know what you being detained for, even being questioned to hold your hands up for. You don't know
And not
nothing.
to mention, he didn't even know they was coming for
You know
him.
what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Like they didn't mention the altercation between me and her until like later on. Like when they told my lawyer, they never told me anything in the hospital
yeah.
until my lawyer showed up. That's when they told me, like, you know, they hit you with this, that, and the third. Well, it was the only thing they charged me was aggravated assault on the officer. That's what they tried to hit me with because they tried to say I pointed my gun up. That's what they're trying to say.
But you never even.
But that
got a
never
chance.
happened.
Exactly. I never even got a chance to.
That's pretty clear.
Exactly.
So is this case still pending?
Yeah, I haven't went to court for it.
So we, anything that you don't want to talk about or discuss,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
You know,
keep
just-
it-
just keep it to-
definitely fine.
Yeah, just after when the whole ordeal is done, man, let us know, how the verdict comes out and what was done, because these officers need to be held accountable for
They sure do.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
for shooting you, and you only complying with what they're saying.
and a lot of this is going on across
the nation.
Yeah, across the nation right now. So just to have Bruce here, sitting here, alive and well, speaking to us about this is definitely a blessing. Because you see a lot of people don't survive.
Yeah, they was aiming to
And
kill
they-
you.
Yeah, yeah.
How many shots you said they shot?
They shot at me 25 to 30 times.
And then another thing, when I was trying to go see him, I mean, no disrespect to Atlanta Medical, but Atlanta Medical gave me a hard time trying to.
Oh yeah, they didn't let nobody see me at all. The whole
they
time
gave
I
me
was in
a
the
hard time,
hospital.
and they was like being real
Suspicious.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but if
the
they
lady told me what room he was in. The dude behind her was like, "Nah, you supposed to tell him that." I'm like, okay. And then I seen when I pulled up, I paid attention to everything. I seen the Clayton County Sheriff car parked in the parking lot, going into the building. So,
Right.
yeah, it was just real
Suspicious.
It was
Yeah.
a fishy situation.
Yeah, man. I wish you well in the situation, man. And at the same
Appreciate it.
time, I also, wish your lawyer had some type of action that he's going to file against the police department, because, it's got to be a camera. They have cameras when they
Oh,
pull
in
people
them
over, so
cars.
not just in the cars. They have body cams. So I'm sure there's something
They can check out.
that they have a.
And they're
Most-
covering it up.
Most
They-
of them,
they-
like my lawyer, he already told me, like, pretty much, like, because your record is so clean, your background is so clean,
Yeah.
it's gonna prolong. They pretty much just
they're gonna
mess up
drive.
then,
Yeah.
Right.
So just keep your nose clean, man, and do what you need to do.
Oh, yeah, always.
Stick, stick with your music, man. And the next question I have for you, the young lady, your ex, did she show any type of remorse that this even happened?
I mean, I haven't really talked to her pretty much since.
Well, you need to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't
'cause-
nothing. There's nothing. It's sometimes it's hard to do, but there's nothing to talk about. She was no good for you, bro.
Right.
You done
And-
got shot. You done got shot 5 times. Could have lost your life over nothing. Something that she was doing. So I mean, it's a lesson to be learned.
Right.
I mean, relationship wise,
Mhm.
even with people who running around with the side chick, side dude. I mean, when you're dealing with people, emotions, anything can happen. So
It's a dangerous game.
It's definitely a dangerous game. But then when the police are involved, it even heightens it. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough that you, her, and another person, and then you got an officer. Then you got the officers involved. And now that's
The ones I seen were all white. So I don't know if any black officers showed up. If it was one there that I just missed. But the ones I seen were all white.
What I don't get though.
And what I would say is, because I have a son, I have 2 sons. Said here, my engineer. I'm always concerned about, my my sons, my brothers dealing with females, because sometimes females are not going to tell you the whole story. So you got to use you got to use your intuitions and you got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who you're dealing with and what you're dealing with when it comes to that. When it comes to the relationship thing. So we're gonna take a break here. We're gonna come back with you. Like I said, if anybody have any questions, want to talk to Bruce about his situation. Also, we bringing to you his music straight out of the ATL. Like I said, you can call us at 404-474-0080. Drop your comments in the comment section. We're definitely going to respond to any comments that you're making, as well as you can call in 404-474-0080.
And I'm gonna give you some library books.
This music you listening to is Bruce. Brought to you by Merchant Insurance Agency, located in Powder Springs, Georgia. Merchant Insurance has been serving the South Cobb County community and Metro Atlanta since 2003, providing auto, home, life, and health products, along with renters insurance for as low as $15 a month. Call Merchant Insurance at 770-755-1994. Again, 770-755-1994 for your free renters and auto quote today. Merchant Insurance is there when you need them most.
Catching bodies with a madman of dollar bill. With a vengeance, wild nigga right back to the center. Always smart tension, boy from the hood went back to a man in snapshots. But not the one with the captions though. The ones that make your cap explode. Got a nigga in the tragic mode. All rise, it's the part where the cats are closed. A private section for the reaper. Bring out that all black for all the people. These coffins bout to fill the stick. I got them bodies coming in. 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 Bodies. Get up all damn day. Feel like I took a gram of Molly. Pockets so heavy, shit, my cargoes need a dolly. I geeked up the party, gave them Xannies in the lobby before they had a chance to club. Had all them old drugs. Bodies. Check on my account, know my check ain't gon' bounce. Sipping the house of the purple and Sprite. Pop me a beaner, be lurking tonight. Took out your bitch and she served me this right. You got a problem, but nothing's addressed. Show me that pistol, but I ain't impressed. Niggas quit bitching and pull up your dress. Huh? Think it's sharper than a sword. THC is coming from a pause. But with me, you better pray the Lord. People welcome to the morgue. Hella bodies coming in. Again. Hella bodies coming in. For 10, 10, 10. Church full of the preachers. A private section for the reaper. Bring out that all black for all the people. These coffins bout to fill the stick. I got them bodies coming in. 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 Yeah. Like I do, baby. Like I do, baby. I'm saying
We back on, y'all. We got a very special guest in the building, Bruce. With the music, that music you just heard was definitely by Bruce. So he putting out some great tracks here in the ATL.
Strike game.
Oh yeah, shout out to Strike Gang too, the home team. Oh yeah.
Strike Game, College Park. So like I said, y'all, you guys call in. Hey, Hurt, I'm on my show. I'm gonna call you right back. All right.
Say
Yeah, Hurt. Hurt can't say nothing. You weren't even supposed to answer that, sis.
But they can't hear because I turned them down.
Yeah, you weren't even supposed to answer that one.
What you got going on, man?
I don't know. Cover girl,
Just pulled up a whole collage.
Whole face.
Well, Bruce his is on. Okay, so like I said, we got Bruce in the building. With that music you just heard was by him.
Strike Gang. That's
That's name.
Strike Gang Rook.
Okay, Strike Gang Rook. So before we get started, we're gonna go back to Bruce here in a second. He got some great information for us. We're gonna see what's going on in the city with Daddy-O. Daddy-O, what we got going on?
Hold on.
Over there at Fort McPherson, I'm need to go over there, take them over there and ride the Ferris wheel. You got a Dogwood Fest. Guy that beat my bar. And you know, this is Mother's King month.
Talking to Mac.
Mother's King month. Y'all get out and commemorate Dr. Mother's King.
Nice.
Other than that, y'all know where it's at in and now. Go down, go down through there.
I'd be a hard play.
Oh.
It's on you, Deion Hartley. Yeah, thank you, Daddy-O. You coming in with some good information about these Ferris wheels and everything. Can anybody get on one? I don't think I'm tall enough to ride. I got a hard problem for something. I don't get on nothing high in the sky.
I like the Ferris wheel.
They got their hands.
Yeah. Oh, I got another straw. I figured because I watched them because I got them from Walmart.
Check out the straw.
I'm like, man, she done burnt the hole in the straw.
Put the straw in there, man. See the fancy straws.
Yeah, also, tonight, if y'all ain't doing that, come on down to 255 and hang with your boy, man. Come on down there. I need a line down there. I need a line around to the building, around the light.
I might push up.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be all right down there. Yeah, it's always a line. Always a line.
You got any comments on yours? They ain't saying that.
Yeah.
It's on you.
What we got? What we got going on? With this spade game, we not much going on. Let me see what you got on it for a minute. Okay.
That would right. That's what it get at. Go get it.
Can are we back on?
We back on, y'all.
Yeah, we been on. You done, man. Get on. You can't. Your multitask skills back, girl. You can't. It's your go on the cards. It's your go. Diamond lead.
I ain't got no diamonds. All right, so
you just threw another diamond out. What you talking about? There's some y'all.
We back on, y'all. So we gonna shoot right in. We shooting straight from the hip. We got Bruce in the building. All the music you hear.
Man, Bruce tired of hearing his name, man.
Bruce is the man. He's a special guest.
His name is Rook. His rap name is Rook. Bruce got shot. Rook didn't get shot. His government got shot. So he go to court and he try to get that check. But them folks shooting him. His name's gonna be Bruce Young.
Okay.
So
Junior.
well, we ain't gonna talk about no money because you still got a case pending. We ain't gonna talk about no money, but just know we filing something against Clayco. Filing something. We got, and also if you need to know, we do have a library guy, you know, that spent plenty of time in the law library. They can write you up a Corpus Christi. He can write you a motion in 5 seconds. He can write you a motion right now. And do your taxes. Don't call H&R Block. Call Daddy O.
Daddy O in the building. So we're gonna go back to Rook. Rook, I think we left off with how you know, the conversation with you and the female that all this happened, you know, that all this occurred from. So you say you hadn't had any contact with her.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty damn ruthless there. I mean, you can see, 'cause I know she had to hear the gunshots.
And I know she knows what's going on.
She's actually the one. She's the one that called my parents and told them like what happened that day. So as far as like conversation between like her and my family, they might have had conversation like while I was in the hospital. And all
yeah.
Well, of course they're gonna have conversation then, but you know, I don't think it's been too much as of lately. I don't think it's been like any kind of conversation whatsoever.
Yeah, that's.
When I talked to her,
it's crazy.
They shot so much to the point where it was so smoky in her apartment that she had to get out of it.
Man.
Wow.
And when I talked to Bruce's sister, cause me and Bruce was together that Saturday, right? We hooped
Saturday. Just say who Saturday?
Went to hoop. Bruce washed my car. And I had talked to him.
Bruce, you do it all, don't you? That's how you gotta make it in the industry.
Jack of all trades.
Bruce detailing.
But yeah, she said they shot so many times to the point where they had to. She had to leave her. Yeah. They shooting that many times. They had no regard for nobody. This apartment connected to another apartment. They could have hit a kid who was in, you know what I mean, next door.
Exactly.
Anything.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know, we're blessed that you're here, man. I really can't see somebody got shot 5 times. I don't even want to get stabbed, cut, pinched, or nothing.
Right.
Man, I've never broken a bone. Never broken a bone. I mean, all the bones that they ain't never get cracked, stuff, the men. So they
Right.
They good.
Yeah. So anyway.
Why did she call the devil come out?
I mean, I don't know who called or who all called or whatever the case was. Like I was told, a neighbor called. I was told she called. You know, so I don't.
Well, you know, once all this, once you go to court, man, all this it'll be on your discovery pack. It'll all be your discovery
it's
pack.
pretty much nothing I can do right now until it goes.
I wouldn't really ain't nothing for you to do. You got a lawyer, just sit back.
Right, I'm just chilling.
You just sit back, man, and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing.
Like you said,
keep working.
Your nose clean.
Yeah. Right. If you get an idea of something to add, you know, if anything come to your mind, just ask your lawyer, man. Don't even.
Yeah, I mean, everything that I thought of, like I said, I was in the hospital a whole month. So I had plenty of time to think. And
you was in there only a month?
A month.
Okay.
For 5 shots.
The hell, but what they shot you in the toe?
No, everything. They were trying to take me out. They hit me 3 times in the stomach, once in the arm, once in the hip.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like that ain't nothing but
the stomach.
Because you could be wearing a bag.
Don't pay the shot for a person who
doing
what you say and do.
Yeah.
Don't pay the shot.
Because you got your hands up.
Right. And he getting down. So that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't die and say, man. It wasn't fatal because he's here, but they showed trying to get him, but at the same time,
I mean, if you should somebody in this region,
you trying to hit arteries and everything.
Yeah,
that
ain't nothing but a blessing, boy. You got some more work to do in the land.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Whatever God got planned, please show me.
Yes.
Please show me.
Yes.
Yeah, all that got to come in. You know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of ID. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about how that stuff happened, but hey, look here, we running close on time. We got like 18 more. Well, what it is, 18 more minutes.
Yeah.
So let's go into some of the people that you do music with. Let's get off the bad stuff. Get off the shooting. and everything. But we need to keep that in our mind, people, about how you interact with these police, or when you come in contact with the police, what to do, what not to do. Yes, sir, no, sir. Just to get away. Whatever you got to do to get away from them. Get back in your vehicle, proceed with your day. But I want to ask Bruce about the music as far as the ins and out of it. You know, like when you start, are you trying to do your own label, or I mean, as far as being independent, or you trying to get with producers? What's the best route for someone to go to try to? I guess first you want to get a demo out, so I'm sure that's a process. So I don't really know much about the music business. I mean, I know a lot of guys that's in it. You know what I'm saying, what has been your route? What's your path you've been taking to try to get in this music industry?
I mean, I only have one solo project, but I would say like one, you want to start with your engineer, if anything. You want to have somebody that's gonna make you sound good and stick to that person. Like my engineer is my friend Brian. Shout out to Brian. Like I've known him since like 8th grade, 9th grade. Okay. So, and he was always an engineer and made beats and all that stuff. So when I started doing music, that's who I started doing it with. Yeah. So I just stuck with him because he know my sound, he know what I'm looking for beat wise, or if I record something, he know without me having to even have to tell him how I want this to sound or break this down right here. He already know pretty much. So he know you. I mean, he know the type of sound you're looking for and the type of sound that sound good with your voice, right? All that good stuff. So as far as dealing with like producers, I wouldn't mind linking up with other producers, especially more known producers or somebody that's already in the game. But you always want to have that those 1 or 2 people that know your sound, that know exactly what you're looking for. If you come to them with an idea like, look, I want to make this kind of song. I want to make this song talking about this. They already pretty much know exactly what you're looking for without you having to sit down or keep calling back like, nah, not this beat, or take this out of that, right, or add this and that.
Y'all know each other personally, so he know exactly what you.
Exactly.
But how you feel about as far as like knowing the music industry and trying to know it inside out, as far as going in the studio and know how to work the board? Have you even you do any of that?
I mean, as far as engineer, I haven't done any of that, so I wouldn't even know how to tell you. Like, he's always done that, and he's always available if I need to record something. So I never really sat down to learn it because I know he's already great at it. So it's just always been, just let him do it. Because like I said, he's always available. It's never been a time where I wanted to record. Now it's pretty much online. Like, there's really no need to have you. I would tell people a lot of times, like, you want to have that street hustle because everybody don't have social media. Everybody not following you on social media. Right. So you want to keep, 50 to 100 CDs or something on you, or just keep it on your phone, let somebody listen to it, and just be like, look, you can find it on this website. Or
always putting your music out there.
Exactly.
Right.
I think, like, the more you into the music and the more you know the ins and outs of it, the more you will be grabbed, because you can be wanted for doing beats, like as far as learning the ins and outs of it. And then, like, at the same time, like a lot of guys, once they get into this rap game, there'd be a circle of them, but all of them are doing the same thing because they learning together. Right. So you learn how to do this with the boards, and you learn how to make beats and mix beats and mix, and then you can collab with different artists and different producers. So when you put all of it together, you can always have a circle of guys, because if somebody drop out the circle, y'all still can go.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, we have it's a group of us. Okay. Well, it started off a group of us, like 6 or 7 of us. So you have 2 or 3 that does beats. You have 3 or 4 of us that are artists, right? And you have 2 of us that can engineer and all that stuff. So it's always somebody. You got multiple people that can do what you need. Yeah,
I think once you're around the music long enough, you pick up on certain things. Like me, I never thought I'd get into the engineering part, making my voice sound certain way. But when you be around the music and
you hungry,
you open to learn.
You hungry. You hungry.
Yeah, I mean, eventually
it's complicated. But at the end of the day, when you want to do it, it ain't complicated.
I mean, if you look at the people that made it big, I mean, hell, you could look at Hot Boys and Cash Money. I'm sure all them guys collabed on a lot of stuff, even though Manny Fresh did a lot of their music, but hell, a lot of them guys had to learn some stuff. Equipment, even with NWA. You had a lot, Ice Cube did all the writing, Ren did the writing, Dre did it, so
Dre did his thing.
Dre was an engineer, he was a DJ.
You're gonna get what you need to make you be successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be successful, it's gonna come with the territory.
You just gotta grind. You just gotta grind.
Just like you, Renee, if you working on a project, you're gonna know what you need.
Yeah.
And with this game, you're gonna get what you need to be successful. So that's how it works.
So being that you and Sed are partners, y'all ain't never did no song together, did no music together?
We did music, but we never finished. We never finished. It's like we get in there and like it's so many ideas where we can be recording, and like we'll play like probably like 3-4 beats before we actually start recording.
Yeah.
And like he might write a hook to another beat, I might write a hook to a different beat, and then we'll get involved in a song. We'll finish it, but it doesn't get mixed or something. We'll jump to so many songs to where it's never mixed down and finished in that sense. But as far as like getting the words to it and all that stuff, that comes easy when it's me and him.
Yeah.
Because it's so like
the chemistry there. The chemistry there. When we get in the studio, you know, we pretty much be on the same level, and the delivery be there, the vibe of the song be there. So we pretty much vibe real well in the studio.
So give me a story when you first went into the studio. Were you scared when you first went in and you decided you were going? Okay, I'm gonna try this. What was that experience like?
It was one of my close friends named Cartier. He in school, like a lot of people knew him from music because he had his own little setup and all that stuff. Well, him and Brandon. So Cartier, I just felt like more comfortable with him because I was talking to him. I knew him before Brandon, so I was a little more comfortable with him. So when I started hearing like his stuff, I was like, look, I'm just gonna give this a try. Like, I don't wrote enough poetry. I feel like I can write music. I listen to it enough. I feel like I can write it. So going as far as being nervous, I was nervous, but I wasn't. I was nervous in the sense of how this is gonna come out, but not nervous in the sense of I'm doing it with him, so I'm comfortable. Like he knows everything everything I'm talking about.
You finna go in there and shut it down.
Exactly. So when it started happening, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was just the best lyricist coming out the gate, but I knew what I wanted to say. Right. It was just a matter of how can I put it in a creative way. Yeah. Instead of just watering it down, with A/B punchlines, watered down punchlines. I was like, how can I say this on another level, but still keep you in the mind of knowing what I'm talking about. So once I grabbed that, just like I said, listening. I grew up on a lot of pop, Pastor Troy, Big Boy, Outkast, all that stuff. So I always listen to lyricists. Like even now, I love lyricists. So just using that as my pretty much the base helped me become a better songwriter, and just taking like my personal experiences and putting it into music.
Gotcha.
So do you have a verse, like a verse from old school? I mean, verse from when you was young, like a verse that always stuck in your head when you first started this thing, like just like a hot, I ain't gonna say a 16, but maybe a hot 2-3 bars that where you be like, when you knew that this is what you gonna do. It had to be a verse that's like, ooh, did I just say that shit? You know what I'm saying? I just want to be like,
I can't consider think of it early.
Did I just say that shit? I said some shit then. I said some shit then. So I'm just saying, have you had that moment where you like?
Yeah, I mean, I've had. Of course, you're gonna have a moment starting off where you just said, well, it's not even much of your reaction to it; it's other people's reaction. Cause I said a lot of stuff where I felt like, man, that was basic, it was watered down, and somebody else here be like, boy, what you say? Right. Like what you just said? Yeah. Once you catch the punchline of it, it's like, okay, I like this. So once I did that, I was like, all right, maybe I can do something with this. Just take all the poetry you wrote and just turn it into music some people can vibe to.
So the answer to the question is you got so many that you just can't remember.
I'm trying to think like
what about you, Sid? You got a verse that you spit like, dang, I just said some shit then.
I can tell you something. From my favorite song.
I got some sentimental songs, like they real sentimental to me.
Yeah.
Like one of my songs, The Long Way Home. That's near and dear to me. It might not be to nobody else, but it's always gonna be near and dear to me because it meant a lot to me. Okay. I'm talking about my daughter in the song. I'm talking about just pain. Yeah. Just going through life, period. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you gonna get some pain in his life.
Yeah, so I got some sentimental
and they growing. It's growing pain. Yeah. Because you learn,
Oh yeah, I was that hard fan. Like growing up, like say stayed in my neighborhood, so like I always the bandanas and reciting them and all that stuff. Like I pretty much.
What neighborhood was that?
Cherry Hill.
Okay, you from the Cherry Hill?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're reunited.
Cherry Hill community. All right, so we're gonna listen to another song from Rook, and then we'll come
shut
back
the club
to
down. They shut the club down.
Come
Right.
on.
Oh, yeah, that's probably one.
Yeah, we're gonna shut the club down with the song, and this is gonna be the come back and say the hellos and bye byes.
by Cars a Lot, located in South Atlanta, providing auto sales and quality transportation to you and yours. So call Cars a Lot at 678-732-3589. That number again is 678-732-3589. Cars a Lot.
We bringing out the models tonight, and we gon' shut the club down, the club down, and we gon' shut the club down, the club down, and we gon' shut the club down, the club down, and I'm just living my life with no reason that I'm models tonight. It's the life I chose, I love it, it's no trading. We built it up from nothing with nothing, our foundation. Just trusting each other, my brother, the same face. But them niggas taking shots, there's nothing, they pump faking. But them bottles keep on coming to my section. The ones they see is bottles just end up as my next bitch. Never show no love to the hoes, that's a death wish. I don't want nobody, just a face just like a selfie. And I'm popping champagne, we popping champagne. Like my team just want a ring for real. And we do the damn thing, the damn thing. I think that my team need a deal for real. This the life we told, and we win and we own. Till we finish, put them bottles in the air tonight. And we don't show no love to the mall, no love for the mall. But we bringing out the models tonight. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And I'm just living my life with no raising that I'm models tonight. It's easy when it's beneficial. They don't want to see you win unless they winning with you. It's nothing new, that slick talking shit have been the issue. The right move will click and turn your own kin against you. I'm moving silent cause I'm tired of fake celebrations. Behind the mask just a bunch of jealous hating faces. I told myself to take it out and leave none to save. The story of my life and now I'm just skimming pages. Cause it's the same story, just another book. Can't believe my own eyes, I got a double look. But fuck it all, I'm getting mine just by any means. A cruel world together turn bros to enemies. Just a life we told and we win and we own. Till we finish, put them bottles in the air tonight. And we don't show no love to them all, no love for them all. But we bringing out the models tonight. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And we gon' shut the club down, the club down. And I'm just living my life with no raising that them bottles to love. And I'm just living my life with no raising that them bottles to love. What's that?
Music on. Thank you for tuning in to WAEN FM Radio, ATL Straight Talk, empowering the people. Thank you, Bruce, for joining us. Your story is definitely, I know it resonated with some of our viewers and listeners out there. Glad to have you on the show. Definitely want to have you back to the show because I'm sure we're going to have some more interesting, good music out there that you're going to be putting together.
Oh yeah, most definitely. A lot more to come. A lot more to come.
Awesome.
And then let us know that we need to keep in touch with us about this case.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be back once all that's settled and settled and handled and all this stuff. I'll definitely be back. When you pull up in the Bentley, they want to know.
And we look forward to having you. We look forward to having you.
I pull up in the Bentley, everybody.
Pull up in the Bentley.
But just for the record, For the record, go ahead and let them know who won this spade game.
We just spade them. They ain't gonna see it, but we just spade.
You and Lady D.
We just spade.
Me and Rook just won this game. So yeah, peace out. Thank y'all for tuning in.
No, I'm not a bitcher, but I keep the K. See a lot of mosquitoes, gotta keep the spray. These blood-sucking creatures, keep them off of me. Thought I wouldn't make it, but yeah, I made a way. Full tank of gas, nothing stopping me. I got the key, ain't nothing locking me. Brainstorming, gotta take the long way home. Brainstorming, gotta take the long way home. Long way home. I got a lot of shit on my today. Think I'ma take the long way home. Long way home. I got a lot of shit on my today. Think I'ma take the long way home. Long way home. I got a lot of shit on my today. I think I'ma take the long way home. Long way home. I got a lot of shit on my today. Yeah. I'm all alone with these thoughts in my head. I'm on the road, but I don't know what's next.